Lewis Hamilton, why Valtteri Bottas failed to beat Mercedes driver to F1 title, Mika Salo. That is the opinion of former driver Mika Salo, who says the Finn's campaign would have been different had he won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Bottas ended 2018 a disappointing fifth in the World Drivers' Championship standings, having secured just 8 podium finishes all year. And that came after he was forced to follow orders and help Mercedes teammate wrap up his 5th title as the season drew to a close. Bottas will have to dust himself down over the winter and ensure he is in the zone ahead of next March's Australian Grand Prix. Salo has now offered his backing to his compatriot by suggesting his problems were not his fault. And he's claimed Bottas would have been in championship contention had he not suffered a bout of bad luck when leading at April's Azerbaijan Grand Prix. No, Valtteri has no choice but to reset the season completely and start again next year, Salo told Finnish outlet. Okay, pretty much everything went wrong this year. However long he would have been in the car, this could have happened. Baku was really bad. If he had not been interrupted, he would have led the series at this stage and it would have turned the season into something different. There were so many little things that were just bad luck, not anything that Valtteri did badly. But they surely affected him on the mental side pretty badly. Has been open in admitting the 2018 F1 season was far from ideal. Salo says the 29-year-old discussing the reasons for his failures is only fair though. I think it's okay. When they are aware of them, they say it out loud, Salo said. He has at least noticed what have been the weak points for him and will work again in the winter, so that they are not there next year. Bottas has a year left on his Mercedes deal and will be under pressure to perform in 2019 with a number of rival drivers potentially on Mercedes' radar. Next news. F1 News. Mika Salo reveals real reason Williams ditched Sergei Sirotkin for Robert Kubica. Williams replaced Sergei Sirotkin with Robert Kubica because the opportunity arose following an impasse in negotiations. That is according to former F1 driver Mika Salo, who has taken a swipe about the British team's hopes for next season. Spent the 2018 campaign with Williams after edging out Kubica and a clutch of rivals for Felipe Massa's old seat. But he endured a torrid year, picking up just a single point from 21 races to finish bottom of the standings. Williams were already aware they would be waving goodbye to Force India-bound Lance Stroll before deciding to axe Sirotkin. And it seems had already been lined up to race alongside George Russell next season. Salo, who works for the Russian bank, SMP, which helped get Sirotkin a place at Williams to start with, has now offered his take on why Sirotkin was let go. And he's insisted the 23-year-old's exit is not an issue because he's not expecting big things from Williams in 2019. It was pretty much up to Williams to close the deal, in the end, Salo told Finnish outlet. Of course, SMP wanted to lower the price a bit, and to get them the assurance that Williams is getting better. We did not reach a consensus. Williams was not able to give any guarantees, and then came to another solution. We did not see Williams coming to do anything next year, and that's not worth the investment. That's one of the reasons why I'm not worried that Sergei leaves them. Salo has hinted Sirotkin could move into endurance driving with no seat and going his way for next year. But Sergei did a good season, Salo added. He did a good job, and the team liked him. His technical knowledge is astonishing, and we have to use it more. We have, Le Mans, that we need a driver of Sergei's level for. Salo expects Kubica might find it hard going to adapt to the rigors of F1 having not raced in the sport since a rally crash in 2011. It's a tough thing, Salo said. He has a lot of supporters around the world. He's a tough guy, and he'll be able to see how well he can handle it. Next news: Wolff, 2019 front wings won't reduce outwash. Mercedes F1 boss Toto Wolff says that aerodynamicists have already discovered a new way to create outwash despite the 2019 regulations aiming to heavily reduce the amount of dirty air that comes from the car. In recent years, the cars have struggled to follow each other closely through the corners, as an increase in outwash, the dirty air that flows around the car, means an increase in the flow of disturbed air traveling to the car behind. Earlier this year, the FIA confirmed a number of aerodynamic changes for the 2019 season that would aim to bring the cars closer together on the track, and allow for more racing. But Wolff says that team members have already found new ways to create the same amount of downforce. At the moment it's very difficult for the cars to follow, he said. You can't come any closer, you lose downforce, the tire loses grip and therefore the overtaking's really bad. When you look at some of the junior classes with less aerodynamics, F2 for example, there's some great racing there actually. They are able to come close. So the aim was to take away a little bit of the aero. Direct the airflow not around the car so you create a big hole behind your car, and that's bad but over the car. But they fight 2,000 aerodynamicists in all the teams and I think we have found solutions that we can get the air again around the car. It's not going to change an awful lot. The front wings for next year have been simplified, with less elements featuring on them. In order to reduce the loss of downforce they produce, their width will increase from 1,800 mm to 2,000 mm. Barge boards have also been adjusted, while rear wings will increase in height. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.